We are here at Bowling Green State University just prior to the start of the Division II District Tennis Tournament. We're talking to the area qualifiers, and we have Cori Aubry from Ottawa Hills is here, a second of the freshman singles players from Ottawa Hills, and that must be really a great thing, and also maybe a little nerve-wracking thing to come into this as a freshman. Is it good to have another teammate who's also a freshman that's going to be in the singles tournament as well?
Yeah, it's good because then we can kind of like watch each other and see how each other do when they're playing and see what we can do if they do it good. We can do that. So.
You both are going to be playing against very good players. Everybody's a good player here, but two of the higher seeded players. What have your coaches been telling you to try to prepare you, and maybe what have you two been talking about amongst yourselves to get prepared?
They're just trying to tell us to be our best and to keep wrong rallies when we're playing and just, yeah, like keep the ball going during the play.
Yeah, that's the first rule in tennis. If you keep hitting it back, you can't lose the point. So certainly that is good advice. Now, you've been playing tennis for a long time. You started in 3rd grade. You had some siblings that played at Ottawa Hills. Was that a major reason why you ended up playing tennis?
Yeah, that's I think the biggest reason why I started, because I would watch all their matches and like it, so I would start into it. Pretty much. Yeah.
And you played this year at Ottawa Hills. You played primarily doubles, actually, and now here you're playing singles because sometimes players cross over from one to the other for the tournament. Is that a difficult thing to do? You play doubles all season and then you have to switch over to singles?
Yeah, it was difficult at first, but during practices I would practice singles, so it would get me into it and used to it, so it wasn't that big of a difference.
How do you like to play as a singles player? You play doubles a lot. We were talking before. You're not really all that big on coming to the net, but you can volley, so that can help you. I'm sure your doubles probably helps your singles game too.
Yeah, I mostly like to stay at the baseline and not come into the net, but when I do, I can volley, so it's an advantage playing doubles.
How much tennis did you play, like after you started in 3rd grade to high school? Did you get to play in tournaments and things like that before you arrived at Ottawa Hills?
Yeah, I would play all year long with clinics in the winter and then team tennis in the summer, so it would get me playing all year long.
How much of an adjustment has it been in high school against older players? Here today you're going to be playing against an upperclassman. I'm sure it's a lot different than what you faced in the past.
It's going to be different, but I don't know. I'm just going to try my best and work hard at it.
You did really well in sectionals. You played 6 matches. You won the first 5 of them. I'm sure that probably gives you some confidence coming in that you can play very well.
Yeah, it does, definitely, because at first going into sectionals, I was not really thinking how well, but then once I started winning, I'm getting more confident with it.
Exactly. Well, success breeds success, and we're seeing that happen. Certainly, I'm sure that during your time at Ottawa Hills, you'll have an opportunity, if not this year, which is still very possible, but to make it up and play in the state tournament. That would be a great thing. Thanks for joining us here.
Thank you.
Cori Aubry, freshman for Ottawa Hills, prior to the start of the Division II District Tennis Tournament.